Hi. Mathematicians and scientists have always been intrigued by pi, you know, but it acquired a whole new following when it foiled a diabolic computer in a Star Trek episode. Pi appears different hats. Sometimes you call it is a ratio of circle circumference to a diameter. Then also you say that it is a transcendental number. What is a transcendental number? That means a number which cannot be a solution of an algebraic equation with integral coefficients. You know. So pi is pi basically known as like 3.1415. But there are so many digits after that, you know, which are non-recurring. So for thousands of years, people have been trying to compute pi to more and more decimal places. For example, the Archimedes approximated pi to between 31 by 7 and 310 by 71 by increasing the number of sides of inscribed polygon. In Bible, in the book of Kings and in Chronicles, pi is given as 3. Egyptian mathematicians approximations was 3.16 and Ptolemy in 150 AD estimated as 3.1416. Theoretically, Archimedes' method of explanation approximation could be extended indefinitely, but with the invention of calculus, the Greek method was abandoned and the use of convergent infinite series products and continued fractions were used to approximate pi. Yeah. So pi, for example, it can be written as pi is equals to 4 times divided by then 1 plus 1 square divided by 2 plus 3 square divided by 2 plus 5 square and so on and so forth. One of the most curious method for computing pi is attributed to 18th century French naturalist Count Buffon and his needle problem. A plane surface is ruled by parallel lines, all d units apart. A needle of length less than d is dropped on a ruled surface. If the needle lands on the line and toss is considerably favorable, Buffon's amazing discovery was that the ratio of the favorable tosses to the unfavorable tosses was an expression involving pi. If the needle's length is equal to d units, then the probability of a favorable toss is 2 by pi. The more tosses, the more closely did the result approximate pi. So in 1901, the Italian mathematician M. Lazzarini made 3408 tosses, giving pi's value as 3.1415929, correct up to 6 decimal places. But whether Lazzarini carried out his experiments has been questioned by Lee Badger of Weber State University at Oregon. In yet another probability method to compute pi, Archimedes in 1904 found the probability of two numbers being relatively prime to be 6 by pi square. It's starting to discover the versatility of pi, crossing as it does the wide spectrum of geometry, calculus, and probability. Stay tuned